Hi, what's up guys? It's your man Vector the Viper, aka VEC. Well, that's what I'm famously known by. Government names would be Ogumefo Olaiwaju. Is it government or church name? Because, yeah, I was raised in a white garment church. Holy Spirit has to tell them your name. So, Holy Spirit name will be Olaiwaju David. Last name Ogumefo. And this is my takeover. It's about to be fun.
Olaiwaju Ogumefo, better known by his stage name Vector the Viper, is a Nigerian hip-hop artist. He started his journey into hip-hop in junior high in 1994 in St. Gregory's College. He was involved in various social activities in which he was made to perform from the stage in anticipation of his second studio album, Lafiaji, which was released in December 2016. He also released a mixtape in October 2018, The Rap Dialogue. In an effort to keep the spirit of Nigerian hip-hop alive, he is the voice behind a Sprite commercial that aired on radio stations across Nigeria since 2009. Meet Olaiwaju Ogumefo, aka Vector the Viper.
Hello people, welcome to Scene One TV. Here's a chance to be a part of the Scene One TV family where we have engaging content like Jennifer's Diary, Indo Street, and a whole lot of entertaining and educative content. To get started, simply log on to www.scene1.tv to enjoy exciting content. And also, you can download the app on Google Play Store or on iOS Store. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channels at Scene One TV. If you're experiencing issues or require any assistance, kindly contact our 24-hour online customer service by calling or sending a message via WhatsApp to +234 8090717512 or +234 8036 334229. Scene One TV!
Nollywood at your fingertips!
Yeah, welcome back. Okay, so there are two apologies that I owe you guys. The first one is because of the rain, which interfered with audio, movements, audio, and a lot of things. The second one is the ridiculous hairstyle that they showed you. That was photoshopped. I never had that type of hairstyle, and it wasn't funny. Yes. So now that we've apologized, let's move. I can't wait to hear from you guys. Send me messages, video call me. Let's vibe. Let's talk about life. Ogumefo Olaiwaju David, my person. I like to live a simple life. I don't think things should be as complex as they make them seem. I don't think people should be extremely greedy. I don't think, yeah, we can make mistakes and everything. Like, greed is a part of every human being, but I don't think it should be extreme to the point where you don't care other person dies. You know, like selling fake drugs or selling expired drugs, even to babies. I think that's a bit too much. And that's how I follow every other part of my life. Try and be as controllably greedy as possible. And I guess we'll all be fine. Next.
Hello people, welcome to Scene One TV. Here's a chance to be a part of the Scene One TV family where we have engaging content like Jennifer's Diary, Indo Street, and a whole lot of entertaining and educative content. To get started, simply log on to www.scene1.tv to enjoy exciting content. And also, you can download the app on Google Play Store or on iOS Store. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channels at Scene One TV. If you're experiencing issues or require any assistance, kindly contact our 24-hour online customer service by calling or sending a message via WhatsApp to +234 8090717512 or +234 8036 334229. Scene One TV!
Nollywood at your fingertips!
There's something going on in the world right now. Now, cursed be the day that the guns were invented. Cursed be the day that the bomb was invented. We destroy the world, yeah, we clean, we perfect it. More lives, less good, that's what we have reflected. Lives gone, families torn apart over issues of misunderstanding. Misunderstanding, I'm standing pretending it is not concerning me now. As a barrack boy, soldier go, soldier come. Orphan kids, widowed moms. Sad friends, obituaries reading, we lost a rare gem. Pain traveling farther than the waves of my FM.
So at least now I'm very honest with myself that people that do the work of presenting or that the presenters, they are way better than I am. But introducing myself properly, I'm Ogume Fonlanraju David, number 4 out of 5 kids. I attended St. Gregory's College. But before then, I had attended Jebudi Grammar School, right? But bad water and typhoid chased me back to Lagos. It's weird. You think growing up in the barracks will make you gangster like that? Not for typhoid fever, it doesn't. So I moved to Government College, Victoria Island. I was there for a bit and moved to St. Gregory's College. Finished my secondary school there. That was where I met my group. Excuse me, the first rap group ever. Better Boys, where it was myself, Ogume Fonlanraju, Francis Ifye, and Nii. I can't remember his last name. Yeah, but so that was Vector, Blaze, and Crystal. It was a dynamic trio we gave them. Like General Pipe was in my secondary school as well, and so was Ben Foster. So we had our own little records that we wrote and how we inspired each other by just like, we just kept the dream alive. As much as I was a science student, Blaze was a science student. I think we were all science students. But we wanted to do more than just study science in school. We wanted to, it's weird, we're science students, but we're more arts-minded. And yeah, that's how we started. Pipe then wrote a song, General Pipe. He wrote a song then in secondary school that became a hit in all the secondary schools on Lagos Island. Like it was, yeah, it was a love song, typical. So, and that's how I kind of like started. So, I think one of the first deal we ever had was from the UK. It's El Dinero Records. Yeah, we're just Nigerian kids signed to a UK record deal, and they're sending us pounds. We're just going there, like, we're legit just going out there buying people like drinks and chilling, like buying them recharge card. Just like, oh, so here's our music and everything. And I think we met Antonio Cruz at Brella FM, and it's weird. I learned that from him. He didn't really have to listen to the music because upon talking to us, he was like, I already kind of figured out your music would be dope, but did you curse? We're like, no, we didn't curse. We're like, okay, and he played. So that's how I started. Before I knew, we moved to radio stations, but before then we used to go to Jimmy Jat's studio to go and record on radio cassettes. Like myself and Blaze. Crystal left at the point. I think at the point he felt like he was the baddest guy. So he left. So myself and Blaze would go to Obalende Road. There used to be Jimmy Jat. Jimmy Jat was the VIP DJ then. For you to enter there alone, you were a G. So we just pretty much mess around with like the other DJs around. Shout out to DJ Debbie, his elder brother, Bass Dimension. They showed us love. We recorded a lot of demos with him or with them. And yeah, we got signed to Back to Black. Then it was just me and Blaze. Crystal had left. He wanted to do his own thing. And it grew. Before you knew, Blaze had to leave Unilag and go to Dubai and study. I had to continue from Unilag and like just build my craft. And before you knew it now, freestyle, Headies Awards, New York, give them, been giving them, and it just feels great. I had great support from may so rest in peace, from my dad, because I remember then he gave us our first 300 naira for demo. My own share as an individual, and it was because I was leaving block 1. I was walking past block 4. Then I saw like a bunch of guys. They were older. Now he goes by the name Metronome, but then we used to call him Simple D. Simple D could freestyle forever. And I was like, okay, so what's this guy doing? He's rapping. Okay. So I kind of like moved closer, tried to learn and get what they were doing, and it was very interesting for me. It was a very, very interesting experience. And that was how rap kind of like started and grew. Oh yes, I think we have a caller now, V. Hello? I can't hear. Cut the call. Sorry, network is bad, it's raining. We're in Nigeria. So yeah, back to that story. Getting into the studio, I remember then the first record I ever recorded was about money. It's weird, money may seem so funny and easy. You better take it easy before you die freezy in a mortuary. Some people hurry for the money. I can't remember, but yeah. No, I lie. That was my second verse. My first verse was, now for every evolution there's a revolution. That's all I remember for now. So that's how I kind of like started for me. It was proper hip hop, but I got interested in hip hop not by Western influence, but by Nigerian influence. Nigerian rappers who were using the art form to just relate, have fun, and say things that they felt the world needed to hear. And we have a caller now. Hello, Chief. How far? I need audio. I don't have audio. I can't hear you. Sorry, hold on a second. Yeah, have fun. As you hear me, so me I could give you the levels they go now. How they be now? Okay, you know what? We'll call you back, eh? We'll call you back. Let us sort the audio right now. We'll call you back. Yes. Okay, so while they're trying to sort audio, sound, network, rain, all these things that it's literally raining on my parade today. But let's take a break right now. And when we're back, we'll be able to receive more calls, be able to have more conversations, just vibe with you, and let's see, maybe you get to know one or two things. I didn't plan this, so yeah. See you when we get back.
Select the DJ Magnum on the ones and twos, alongside Vector the Viper.
Naija too bad, I'm already too bad. I just gotta take it easy when it's too hard. Smoke a little, drink a little where the dudes are. Flirt a little with the ladies in the new car. Family lick, I love be happy, yeah. Family lick, I love be happy, oh. Family lick, I love be happy. Family lick, I love be happy, yeah. Family lick, I love be happy, oh. Family lick, I love be happy, happy, yeah. Family lick, I love be happy, yeah. Family lick, I love be happy, oh. Family lick, I love be happy, yeah. In the dark, we still be shining, looking like skins made of diamonds. Behind my cloud, you're the silver lining. I'm going crazy, guess who's driving? Guess who's driving?
I want to make her my baby. Oh, if I get the knee, see money and logo. You want to be my nigga? Oti Luna, oh yeah Luna. See me fall, but the man got the parachute. 9 legs, and if you want to shoot, I get left. Auntie sister, auntie, Sherry Bail and patio. Everyone got every shape patio. Hey, everyone cardio.
When you go, if you try to shut us down,
Nissin a rap mo, ti beat yẹn bá ti drop mo fẹ́ kẹ́ everybody ṣe wèrè. Ẹyin ti gbọ́dọ̀ dà, ó yá. 1, 2, 3. Ṣé wèrè?
All right, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed the break. I needed that break too because I needed to catch my breath. This is the first time they're putting me up close like that. Well, maybe not the first time, but yeah, live on YouTube is crazy. Yeah, so we're talking about the songs. We're about to talk about songs. I've been blessed. I've been blessed to work with people who have been very accommodating in the studio, but especially because the majority of what it is that I talk about is very, very cerebral. It's very, very in my head, in my mind. So upon working with Two-Face, for example, on Get Down, it was a very, very easy moment in the studio. He was very receptive. He was very respectful of art, and we were determined to make a success out of our collaboration, and that was what happened. Nice also with Angeli showed me, like, that was the point where we're trying to record. He had traveled, he had meditated on the body of work, and when he got back, the first thing we gave them was like Amala. Yes. Then that's what I think it was Amadia. By the way, the Amala and Amadia is the bomb. I don't know what anybody else is doing, but yeah. So by the time we recorded Angeli, I learned one thing from him, how he can have one body of work, instrumental-wise, and from that one, 8 songs, 6, in between 4 and 8 songs can come out. Like, how you use that one song to inspire you to create more. I guess it's not left to you to make sure they all don't sound alike, but yeah, I learned that from him and I held on strong to that. With all these songs that we made came a lot of awards. Best Rap Single, Lyricist on the Roll, Best Rap Act, everything by Lyrical Titan. But that was like the first phase of my career as a rapper, or my career as a popular rapper. It exposed me to a lot of things. It exposed me to a lot of people, culture, lifestyles, mindsets, and I started to ask questions. Then after a while, of course, people who knew I had like this huge break, and upon trying to get back from that break, where, if I may admit, kind of like lost everything. But upon trying to get back from that break, as at the point where you're trying to solidify your feet, your father now dies too. And upon losing my dad, it was a crazy one. I grew up in the barracks. We grew up on heavy discipline. Yeah, the family where you rarely hear "I love you" from the parents. I mean, I say this in a funny way. The first time my dad ever said he loved me, like Yan, he was fighting with the UN, and he said it over the phone, and I was like, okay, because I wasn't used to it. But getting up from your little downtime in life, and then you now lose somebody who's a pillar and who's a shield, like pretty much the person that showed you how to become a man. Like, you don't know how to handle those things. You know how to take it. You just hope for the best, or for what's better than what you're going through right now. And that kind of like shook me a lot. So it only made sense that I became more aware of the feelings and the emotions that are part of me that will never leave. It only became more evident for me to speak my truth and say what's in my mind, exactly as it is in my head. Because if I'm not going to be here forever, and if I've seen my own, the first guy, if he's passed, I might as well just do the best I can do right now, whilst I still can. So I started to search. like, okay, what's the inner self? What's contentment? What truly is vanity? What truly is life? Why are we truly here? Is segregation a cool thing? Are we supposed to be separated? If no, why are we separated? Why are we judgmental? Why do we not care about each other? I don't know about anybody else, but this is coming from the most immediate Nigerian environment. Why is it a cool thing to bad person? Like, actually, why? Like, I don't blame anybody who's aware of what the consequences of their actions are, but why? Like, waiting the person do you? And I started to ask all these questions, like, can things be okay? I know things will never be perfect, but can it be okay? Can we just coexist and have sense? Can we concern ourselves a bit more about ourselves? And all these things started to really mess with my head, because even I have been guilty. But then I cannot deny the fact that even when I acted within the negative, it didn't feel good. So the music had to change. The message was different now. The message is in how do you discover yourself? How do you find yourself? Especially in a society I grew up like in a society like the one I grew up. How do you find yourself? I grew up in Lafiaji. I was raised in Lafiaji. I grew up as such. But is it okay for a Lafiaji boy to be global with his mindset? If not, let's agree that it's not. Why? What are the reasons? He's not human enough? Is it okay for somebody from the streets to be intelligent and decide to not go the regular way? Is it okay for us all to accept that yes, there is bribery and corruption, but we just don't fuck with it? Is that okay? Is it fine? Should I be judged that I'm from a third world country and it is called underdeveloped? Should I be underdeveloped? Those questions are very, very serious for me. Like, is it okay for me not to have grown with a silver spoon, but then acquire the taste of someone with a silver spoon? Is it okay? Is it okay for you to grow from one point to another? And the music had to start to be like that, which leads to the EP, Vibes Before Teslim. Because I'm honest. I try to be honest. I try to be honest. Yeah, I'm a man, I like women. I'm a sexual being, so I like sex. I have my own vocational vices. Alcohol is out there, yeah, I mean, so much of everything is bad. But yeah, so occasionally I drink with the friends. I'm not perfect. I will make music about those things, but then again, not to glorify things that I'm sure if I could change, I would change. But it is what it is, so I'm that person. However, as much as I will not beat myself over my imperfections, I'm also very aware that my country can be better. Governance in my country is fine. Governance in my country can be better. The resources can be managed better. And the music is going to be all about that. Ultimately also because my dad could never bring himself to the point as an officer where bribery was the highlight of his life. My dad always believed that because he's serving the people, whatever he does negatively to them will affect his kids. He's always said that. And I remember when we had this, I can't mention his name, but he's a huge star. There was a robbery and they had carted a lot of money away from the banks. And Baba just go buy fish, they come back. So our typical Nigerian police character is just catch anybody you can catch, right? So because he has dreadlocks, right? They arrest him and say he must be part of the people who came. And when my dad had heard, he asked them the basic questions like, okay, so is he truly a suspect? Was he mentioned? Do you have description that fits the body or the image of this person? Do you, about nothing there now. So what was he doing detained? And at the point I remember seeing, like, overhearing my dad on the phone saying to one of the officers in charge, like, whatever you believe in, we'll never forgive you if this guy takes the fall for something that it is very evident that he didn't do. And a week after that, about, he came out. My dad has left me those type of memories. My music better be on that level, and he was a very content man. My dad would never beg. Like, it was a hard thing for him to do. He believed in himself. He believed he could do it. I mean, on police salary, Baba raised 5 children, everybody go university, you try. On salary that they owe person himself. On welfare, that is shit. If he raised 5 kids, then I don't have an excuse. So the music had to be about that. It had to be about the reality of things. I've won all the awards that except for the international ones. Well, if you count the one in New York. So except for the Grammys and all these things, right? Yeah. But what about the people? What about the emotions? Especially in Nigeria, where nobody's thinking about mental health. What about that? What about how people don't know it's fear that is making them greedy? They're scared of starving to death. And I'm sure a lot of us have never seen anybody in Nigeria that died on the floor. They say, wait to kill this man, saying hunger. It's not war, it's not that serious. So the music for me had to be that. Even though I know it's serious, like, mosquito is not a cool thing. Mosquito is a norm in Nigeria still. Like, as much as there's the awareness all over the world about malaria, mosquito is still a norm in Nigeria. With a chest down. So can we make music on that level? Can I tell my truth? It doesn't have to be right. It doesn't have to tally with what you think is true. But it's my truth. Can I speak that to you? So the 7 vibes of Teslim will be that. There'll be, yeah, we're chilling. Yeah, I have a girlfriend. Yeah, we're chilling. It's cool. We did. Nothing is up. And there'll also be escapades that we had, and when your friend betrays your trust, there will also be that. There will also be finding myself, because that's a very, very strong thing. I feel in general Nigeria needs a philosophy so that we can understand ourselves, find ourselves, and grow ourselves. I guess that's enough sermon about the music and where we are. But it'll be that. On that note, let's not be too serious. Let's take a break. We'll be right back. It's still Vector the Viper Teslim album. Vibes before Teslim is about to drop. See you guys when we're back.
Before the time you catch me on the way. So just chill. Hit my dollar with you. Pay your dues, pay your bills, keep it real, live life. Be happy, forget dying. New seats, new time. Leave 4, leave 9. God bless you, ladies and gentlemen.
Quick one. Do you know Vector the Viper?
Sure.
Okay, what do you think about him?
He's an amazing rapper.
Okay, so do you know Vector?
Yes, I know him.
Okay, who do you know him as?
He's a rapper.
He's a rapper.
Yeah.
Nice one. Do you like his music?
Yes, very well.
Which is your fave? Which of his songs do you like?
King Kong.
King Kong. Can you sing it?
Yeah, actually, I don't really know how to sing.
But you like King Kong?
Yes.
Nice
I
one.
will share my own.
You know
him now, yeah.
All right, so which of Vector's song do you like or do you know?
I know King Kong.
King Kong, all right.
Yeah, King Kong, yeah. Featuring Fino, Reminisce.
All right, now, if you have opportunity to meet Vector and talk to him, what would you like to say?
Not much.
Okay,
I don't know him personally. He's one of my favorite rappers in Nigeria. I mean, yeah.
Awesome.
He's one of the people that actually rap sense.
Wow.
Right? He raps sense. So
Okay.
I would like to let him know that. I mean, he's giving us good music.
Well, I would like to tell him that he should keep it up.
Okay.
You know, people outside there are still looking up to him, like they want him to go further.
Okay.
You know, in everything he's doing, even in his educational life, he should go further.
I just have to tell him to keep on moving on and bring up something good for the Nigeria.
I like him.
What do you think about his music, his songs, his rap?
I just like his rap. Nothing again.
Well, I do love his style. Actually, I love him. He's a very good guy to be.
I'll tell him to wake up now. He has been sleeping for like.
To wake up.
Should wake up now. He has been sleeping now, you know.
Okay.
Like 2-3 years now. So.
3 years.
Vector, if I had the opportunity to meet him, like talk to him in person, I would probably tell him he's really amazing. Like he does good music and stuff.
I'll just tell him to give me money.
To give you money? Aside from money, what else?
Nothing else though, because I like money very well. I swear. I
So
swear.
you don't use the rap, collect all your money.
And I used to download the song from the net now.
Nice one.
So go for me low, to buy him.
To buy real.
Go for me low. To buy for me be 5 million. I'm manager.
Well, if I see him, it's just a normal human being like me too. Just greet him that, Baba, lovely. I love your music. I love your everything about you. Why should I carry him? Why should I carry him?
Actually, I don't really know what to do, but when I see him, I know what to do. Yeah.
An autograph maybe.
An autograph.
And a picture, yeah.
And a picture.
Hello and welcome to Scene One TV. Are you experiencing any problem with our mobile app? Kindly contact our 24-hour online customer service. You can call us or send us a WhatsApp message on +234 8036 334229 or on +234 8090 717512. Our agents are always ready to respond to any of your complaints. To join the Scene One family, all you have to do is download the Scene One mobile app on Google Play Store or on iOS Store. Don't forget to also subscribe to our YouTube channel to enjoy free, hilarious, and entertaining content like Jennifer's Diary, Industry, and many more. You can also follow us on all our social media handles at Scene One TV. Scene One TV!
Nollywood at your fingertips.
Yeah, so welcome back. I don't hear plenty. Say yes. Tell him to. Don't worry. We're quite wide awake. We're also re-strategizing because if I'll be very honest with you, the industry was built on free music.
Hello?
But it can't go on like that forever.
Hello?
Yeah, hello, how are you?
Oh my God.
Hello? Hello? Yeah.
I want to interview.
Okay. So, but you have to appreciate the fans. I love them. You know, easy. Maybe say you go just there. People, random people, just love you. Just they show you love like that.
Hello?
It's a beautiful thing. Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
How are you?
Is that Victor?
Yes.
Oh my God. You know something? I'm not Nigerian.
Okay.
I'm from Sierra Leone. You know, I have my friends here.
Okay.
Some of them, they are mocking at me that I know your song, but I don't know the meaning.
Hi, guys. Okay, so how?
I don't know what to say, really.
Even me too, I don't know what to say. But how's Sierra Leone? Good? Okay. It's a show. People need to call in. Are you okay? Are you talking or you're just catching your breath? Okay, so yeah, we lost that call. Yeah, Sierra Leone. Shout out Sierra Leone. What up, Sierra Leone? I appreciate the fans a lot. It's a lot of things that people don't know is like for musicians as well. Life is as normal as it is for you, only like but with a maybe deeper analysis of it. So you guys don't know how much the love you show, like the positive energy goes a long way, and God bless you guys. God bless you guys. Yes, while we wait for the other calls to come in, we are going to do the waiting whilst you're watching a break. Yes, so we'll take a time out and we'll be right back. Wait there.
Place safe and secure for the kids.
Okay.
With electricity 24/7.
Okay.
Good roads, no flooding. I mean, a good place to raise children. Do you have something at Amen Estate?
No. But I have something. Just sharing fence with Amen Estate.
Now we need something inside Amen Estate.
I have this one. Just right opposite Amen Estate.
No. Find us something specifically inside Amen Estate.
I have this one. Just adjacent to Amen Estate. Or even this one. Perpendicular to Amen Estate. Or this fantastic one. Right under Amen Estate.
No. If it's not Amen Estate, then it's not Amen Estate.
Don't settle for behind, beneath, beside, before, or betwixt Amen Estate. If it is not at Amen Estate, it is not Amen Estate. Key into Amen Estate Phase 2.
Yes, so welcome back. Pardon my whackness of handling a TV show. I can't do this to save my life. But yeah, the journey has just been very interesting. Working with Two-Face, working with Nice, working with Adewale Ayuba, working with Mavado, meeting up in Miami, doing the video, working with Larry Gaga, Chubby, shout out, Semeka, Babayo, what up? Working with all these people up to the point where now it's Killer Kane, Baraki, AY, Lucas, Lavezzi, everybody. Like it's a great level of growth, which is why we're gifting you an EP before the album. So the album is titled Teslim, but the EP before then is Vibes Before Teslim. It's just to be able to relate with you, but just in case you're still looking for just music to play with whilst we prepare for the EP in summer, you can check out the Rap Dialogue. Yeah. Just check out the Rap Dialogue. It's awesome. Yeah, the body of work is definitely going to be crazy. We're finalizing mix and master. Like it's a lot, but we have a lot coming up. Like this year, the ultimate thing is to like push Africa forward, and there's a new Africa. There's a new Africa that at a point will not care whether there was slavery or anything. They will just go ahead and do it. They will know that there was slavery, but it won't hold us back mentally. We will go ahead and do it. We will stand for whatever exactly it is that we must stand for, and we'll do it. Like, I mean the Africa that looks in the mirror and sees T'Challa, not just in the cinema. Like the ones that understand that if at all there is a vibranium, it's in your blood already. We are the royal ones. There will be that new Africa, and it's very soon. Now that I have to talk to my guys. Guy Alpha, he's frozen. Like he's legit frozen. Hello. Okay, when he unfreezes because he's just there looking. It has to be a new Africa. There will always be new wisdom, and new people will carry the new wisdom. So be prepared. We're channeling we're channeling the awakening of from the music side, the average African mind. For me, also the Nigerian mind, to understand that the new Africa is in your DNA. It's in there. But it will come from the advancement. We would have to think. We would have to look at the leaders in the face and tell them the truth. Not that we're expecting perfection, but we'll tell them the truth. If it can be better, we'll say it can be better. Simply because we know it benefits us communally. I mean, Africans think communalistically, right? We think communally. We are very communal in our thinking. It only makes sense that we help ourselves however we can, even though we know we're not perfect. I think that's just where my head is at right now. Making sure that everybody who is a king and a queen understands that you're kings and queens. I'm no longer interested in being the best rapper. I'm no longer interested in being the illest rapper, but no offense, I'm a human being. You cross your line, you get it. But that's not my goal. My goal is not to tower over any other rapper anymore. It's to tower over life with a lot of people around me. Towering the same. Or towering over the same. That's it. That's the best way to be. It's no longer about me, it's about everything that I've come across, everything that I've learned. My father, my mom, my brothers, my sisters, my friends, my positive experiences, my negative experiences that I'm turning into what we call a positive experience. We're going to take that and work it to the positivity, and time will always be time. It never goes, it never stays. It will just always be time. Age will always be nothing but a number. Like, we've seen all these things on social media, on Instagram, on how people started business at late. And like, it doesn't mean if you could start earlier, you don't have to start earlier, but then people started business at when they started, and they still did greatness. On that note, I'll leave you guys with that. I wish you success, and always remember, the key is smaller than the door. Blessings, I had fun. It was short, but I had fun.
DJ Magnum on the ones and twos. Alongside Vector the Viper.
I jam too bad, I'm way too bad. I just gotta take it easy when it's too hard. Smoke a little, drink a little where the dudes are. Flirt a little with the ladies in the new car. Camila Lick, I love be happy, yeah. Camila Lick, I love be happy, oh. Camila Lick.
Family members they call every day. As we they turn up, they ball every day. I'm a boy that go they talk every day. No pain, no gain, they walk every day. I want to kuro ni shoro, ah ni shoro. No more jagiri jagani go.